Okay, so kind of an interesting sleep situation last night. Getting older. Woke up in the middle of the night, both calves had cramped up, so potassium is going to be on order today. But we're going to go from Tucson, Arizona, and I'm going to head over to one of my favorite places to ride a motorcycle, at least to visit, and that's Ruidoso, New Mexico. Just a very cool town. It's a ski town. Take you guys up there today, so let's jump on the bike and let's go. Well, good morning. It is a beautiful day here in Tucson, Arizona. Officially on the road. I do need to stop and get some coffee and some bananas, because I definitely don't want to go through what I went through last night, cramping up in the middle of the night. I'm going to tell you that hasn't happened in many years. So I think I was still playing football at the time, last time I got woken up from leg cramps. So that kind of sucked. We'll get some potassium, figure this out, grab some coffee, and head on to Ruidoso, New Mexico. I'm excited to get there early enough, so I'm gonna have plenty of time to get some great drone shots of Ruidoso. And just so you know, Ruidoso is a ski town. It's like 7,100 feet elevation, snakes up a mountain. There's shops and restaurants and stuff like that on both sides. It's absolutely awesome. So I'm going to get caffeinated and probably top off the gas tank, and then we will continue on down the road. So let's go. All right, so yesterday when I was riding, I thought something was going on the bike. It kind of scared me. Any type of, unusual noise, I'm thinking that I'm gonna, I don't know, blow something up. And I discovered last night that I think I have a loose bracket for the exhaust, which is causing it to rattle. So it wasn't like I was throwing a rod or anything like that. So I'm here at the gas station. Gonna try to figure this out on the road, just right here. Just fix it real quick, because I'm so mechanically inclined. I'd love to be able to tell you that I just fixed that, but I didn't. Definitely need to get a ratchet set for it, and I didn't bring one. So, all right, we'll deal with the rattle. It's not a rod, so let's get back on the road. So we're about 60 miles now from the entrance into the state of New Mexico, and this really is where the beauty starts to pick up quite a bit. Up until now, it's been pretty flat. So just got a little bit more fuel, and now we're going to be pushing forward towards New Mexico. And this is really where I start getting all the feels of being out here on the road. And I know I mentioned it in the previous video that you can do that same ride over and over and over again, and each time it's going to hit you just a little bit differently. So it definitely wasn't a bad ride. I just really look forward to the upcoming portion of going into New Mexico and into Ruidoso. It's pretty amazing. So I was able to pick up a few I guess travel tools, like travel essentials, like a small ratchet set. So hopefully I can fix that vibration issue a little bit later today. But let's push forward and let's get into New Mexico, taking these views. Well, we are actually exiting the 10 freeway. It's been a long journey on the 10. and I'm excited to not be on it anymore. You know, the 10 freeway, pretty much any, you know, highway like that is just really extremely long and flat, not a lot to see, but we're heading up that way, so that's pretty cool. And we will have some better scenery here that I can show you. I do want to kind of check to see what the weather's like in Ruidoso, because, well, you guys know me. If there's a chance for bad weather, I'm gonna find it. So I might pull over here in just a second just to see what we're looking like, and if I need to be prepared for some type of rain, if you will. But yeah, we are now off the 10. I mean, that looks like rain. That's rain clouds. It's been completely clear skies up until the last little bit, and now it looks like we're gonna get soggy. Hey, all right. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. Cool colors though. Hopefully it's coming on camera, but you got the gray and the light blue. And now we're going to be heading up in this direction, and so I think it might get a little wet. I'm not sure. It's pretty hot right now, I can tell you that much. It's like 96 or something like that. A little muggy. But we'll do a weather check here in a minute. All right, well, let's see if we can get up here a little bit and get the drone in the air, yeah?
Yeah, what's up everybody? How you doing? We are all loaded up and ready to go to the Stubborn American, K River Campground in Moyers, Oklahoma. The rig is all loaded up, as you can see. Ryan's probably about halfway there already. We got 2 bikes and a quad runner inside the trailer, and we're looking to get after it today. We're gonna crush some miles, but first, I gotta go get some dinner. We're gonna go to Steel Tank and get me a steak. All right, have a good one. Peace out. Any thoughts on the trip so far?
Well, it looks like we're heading into a bunch of rain again.
More storms.
So we're already seeing that as we're kind of chasing it in, so better in the camper than on a bike.
Ryan had hail, so
Riding?
Marble size hail is what he said, so.
So we are at the White Sands Monument, which is a famous like military testing ground station thing. We just kind of bypassed that storm, or like snuck around it, so didn't have to worry too much about that. Temperatures dropped a bit, it's comfortable, and now we've got 13 miles before we peel off and start heading up the mountain pass. So a funny story about Ruidoso and how I found Ruidoso. A couple years back, after the Stubborn American and I blew up my bike, I went back to pick it up, and on the way back I had zero plans. I literally got to a hotel every night and I was like, all right, where do I want to go tomorrow? And I would just kind of see something that was heading back west, and I would just say, okay, I'm going there. So on that trip I wanted to do Roswell, New Mexico. So went to Roswell, kind of explored a little bit, and I saw another motorcyclist in Roswell, and I asked him, I was like, where is it around here that locals ride? And he tells me, he's like, oh man, he's like, you got to go to Ruidoso. But it's a ski town, and it snakes all the way up to town with shops and restaurants and bars and all sorts of stuff to do, going all the way up the mountain. And I'll show you a little bit more when we get closer. But I was like, oh man, this sounds cool. So I only had a few hours to spend in Ruidoso at the time, but I'll tell you, I mean, the smell of pine is so strong that you know, it's unbelievable. And I told myself I would go back, and this is going to be the day that I'm heading back to Ruidoso. All right, so along with just being excited about being in Ruidoso, I'm staying at a cabin lodge in Ruidoso, and I'm super excited about it. You know, just kind of get a different feel. All of a sudden there's big old raindrops coming down. What the heck? But just to give you guys just a different feel, I mean, it looked gorgeous online, so I definitely okay, what is going on here? This is like rain. All right. So we'll fight through it. I'm not even getting into rain gear. I'm just gonna fight through it. Oh, it's hailing. Oh, really? Oh, ouch. Okay. Come on. This is like, oh. All right. I got short sleeve shirt on. This poor person in front of me riding a bike got no helmet. I can't even see a place where I can escape this nonsense. Oh. Doesn't say there's rain in the forecast. Just saying. It's still pretty freaking hot out. Look at the size of some of this hail though. It's hitting the ground. Come on. Why not? Oh, look at this. This looks like it's gonna suck. Alright, well, I'm just gonna power through this, I think. I wish there was like a gas station I could go under, but anyway, this log cabin. I'm pretty excited for you guys to see it. Sorry, the hail kind of took away my my thought process here. I think the good news is it is so warm that as soon as I get through this, I'm gonna dry out really quickly. Ow! Holy crap, that hurt. Some of these hail chunks are huge. I mean, I really wish that there was like a gas station around here that I could pull into, but I can't. I just have to power through. The vest needed a little bit of a bath anyway. So the log cabins, they look incredibly sweet, and I'm excited to show them to you. That's pretty much it. So out of nowhere, that just stopped right when I'm done talking about it. Weird. Okay, let's get up there. Gotta swap the battery before we go up this climb because it's beautiful. I'm back. Quick battery swap. I do remember this grade being awesome. I am on a little bit of a time crunch. I got to get up there, get the drone footage that I need before it gets dark. All right, so for all of you Billy the Kid fans out there, there's like a cool little Billy the Kid monument thing up here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to see it this time through. But we're in the town of Tularosa, which I guess back in the day is famous for, you know, Wild West activity, including Billy the Kid. And also where I'm staying is technically right off of, I want to say it's called like Billy the Kid Highway or something like that. I'll have to research a little bit more on what that's all about, but I think it's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of the Young Gun stuff. So I really think that I love Ruidoso because it does remind me a lot of South Dakota. It's got a like a Deadwood kind of vibe to it. But I mean, you can just look at all this green and just smell these trees. It's pretty awesome. It's just one of those places that, you know, it is motorcycle friendly, but because it's a ski town, obviously it's closed down for, I think it's like 4 or 5 months out of the year due to heavy snow. Because I think at the top of the mountain in Ruidoso is the ski slopes, but not bad. You can let me know in the comments if you've ever been here or if you've ever heard of it. I'd be curious. But we're about 8 miles away from where we're going to be staying, and something tells me it's going to be a pretty lavish experience. So let's check it out. All right, we actually have a nice guy that stopped by that said, "Hey, you looking for your cabin?" I said, "I am." And he says, "Just follow me, I'll point it out to you. You can't miss it." So it was kind of nice of him. But this would be a definite cool area for you to explore Ruidoso. Maybe come up with some buddies, rent a cabin together, and it would just be a good time for sure. Thank you. So yeah, this is really nice. I'm just gonna take in the evening here. So that's gonna do it for today's video, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.